opportunity calling, so that's a good thing. So more opportunities calling in the future. But I was at Waukesha Memorial Hospital, where they had 12 interns graduating from the Project Search program. The week before, I was at St. Elizabeth's Hospital in Appleton, where they had 7 interns graduating. They're part of 60 individuals from across the state of Wisconsin that completed the Project Search program at 7 different sites, 6 hospitals and 1 distribution center in different parts. It actually started not too far from here at Middleton Memorial Hospital back in 2008, expanded to University of Wisconsin Hospital 2 years later in 2010, and then in 2011 we added the distribution center in Menominee, Children's Hospital in Wauwatosa, and St. Joseph's Hospital in Marshville. The reason why I tell you that is Project Search is parallel to Campus Connect. Campus Connect is kind of the next step going forward, and the Think College initiative is a key part of that. We want to grow that. We've seen the growth from 1 to 2 to 5 to 7 because of my involvement in touring some of the Project Search sites in the past. In the State of the State address, as part of our announcement, as part of Year of Bottom Line, we put additional funding in to go from 7 sites that we're now up to 20 more sites in the next 3 years for Project Search. And I think per your proposal or suggestion on Think College, we'd like to do the same thing in the coming budget to see and take the 3 sites here, one here we're focusing on today with Campus Connect, and expand that to other sites that are able to accommodate us across the state of Wisconsin for the same reason. As I mentioned, with whether it's Project Search, whether it's some of the other initiatives through DVR, the Division of Vocational Rehabilitation, whether it's through Campus Connect and the other Think Smart program, or Think College programs, the idea is it's not about charity. This is not about charity. People think it is. It's certainly a good thing to do. It's an altruistic thing to do. But I hope people will find through this program and the others like them around the state that what we're really doing is helping employers identify the unique abilities that people who are otherwise identified as having a disability have and can bring to their organization. Now that for us is the connection. It's giving people the dignity that comes from work and empowering people to control their own lives and their own destinies. And so this is really part of an important transition. It's why the school district is so important in the mix, whether it's to this program or to the others. The 2 others I mentioned last week, there were 7 districts connected in Waukesha. There was 1, the Appleton Area School District at St. Elizabeth. But in each of those cases, it's taking the local assistance that's historically been provided through the area K through 12 public school, combined with assistance that entities like the State Division of Rehabilitation Resources, DVR, as well as DHS and other local, in many cases sometimes partners at the county and social service agencies, and really helping individuals like our students here today and others like them identify their abilities. Not to focus on disabilities, but to focus on the unique abilities that they bring to the table. For us, it's important. Early this year, we put a whole series of money aside as part of our Blueprint for Prosperity, some of which directly benefits Madison College and other partner technical college schools across the state of colleges across the state of Wisconsin. That's to help with things we've talked about for years, helping buy down the wait list in areas like advanced manufacturing, information technology, healthcare. We actually, Dr. Daniels and others joined me across the way as we signed some of that legislation to further enhance, particularly when it comes to health-related professions out there, to do more in terms of just outright dual enrollment partnerships between places like Madison College and our public schools and other schools within the state, but then to take it one step further and to say we're going to make sure that an important part of our workforce are people that have either intellectual, developmental, or for that matter, physical disabilities, and identify ways that we can get them to the workplace. Obviously, we've talked a lot in the past about how thrilled I am that last month the unemployment rate went down to 5.8%. We think by the end of the summer into the fall, it's probably going to be about 5.5%. That's a stark contrast from where it was 4.5 years ago. Beginning of 2010, it was 9.2%. But one of the challenges that comes as the unemployment rate goes down and the employment in the state goes up is that as more and more employers are looking to grow, which is a good thing, and in particular in the next 4 or 5 years, as more and more people in the baby boom generation reach or surpass retirement agency to take retirement, we're going to have both a challenge and an opportunity. The challenge is, how do you fill those positions? How do you fill the positions that will come available upon retirement? How do you fill the growing number of positions that employers are creating here and across the state? The opportunity is, we have an opportunity to put into the workforce a whole group of people that maybe historically haven't had those same sorts of opportunities. And from our standpoint, we can't afford to have anybody in the sideline. If we want to be a state that prospers, we want to be a state that continues to grow and be attractive to employers that are here and others that may come here, we can't afford to have people on the sidelines. We want to be in a place where everyone who wants a job can find a job, and we understand, per the example that was given about one of the folks who was going to come today, there's an incredible amount of dedication, and that's one of the many assets that people involved in this program bring to their potential employer. And so going forward, not only are we going to expand Project Search and DVR, we're going to add additional resources in the state budget to make sure that out of the Think College initiative, we can add other campuses and help not only go beyond this campus, but help Madison College continue to add more students going forward. So it's my honor to be here today, more to listen and to take some of that in, to acknowledge the good work that's being done here, and to reinforce our commitment to adding to that going forward for this campus, adding more students, and for other campuses to replicate the successful program we have here with Campus Connect. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it.